Hi there. Do you think you know the difference between a fixed annuity and a variable annuity? Well, by the end of this video, I'll make sure that you have all the facts so you know exactly what those differences are before you go signing on that dotted line. My name is Michael Malone, and for the best in annuity advice and information, be sure to subscribe to my channel here and click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Now first, in regards to fixed annuities and variable annuities, I would share with you that first of all, you want to know that both a fixed annuity and a variable annuity can be invested in the same way. So whether it's a fixed annuity or a variable annuity, you might invest in that annuity in what's called a lump sum, which just means that that would be a one-time investment. So you may put your one lump sum into the fixed annuity or into the variable annuity and then allow those annuities to do what they do, which I'll share with you a little bit more in depth, obviously. The other way to fund either a variable annuity or a fixed annuity is with investments over time. So you could say, well, I want to invest maybe in an annuity on a monthly basis, a quarterly basis, annually, whatever the case may be, and you can actually have those investments go into either the fixed annuity or the variable annuity over time. So again, you have two different options of funding these annuities, one being a lump sum one-time investment, the other being investments over time. Now with that being said, let's look at some of the differences between a fixed annuity and a variable annuity. Now a fixed annuity is exactly what the words say, fixed annuity. So as those investments go into a fixed annuity, again, whether it's a lump sum investment or investments over time, we know that the investments inside of that fixed annuity are going to grow at a fixed rate year after year after year. You're going to have a contract with the insurance company for that fixed annuity, and in that contract it's going to state that that fixed annuity will grow at maybe 3 or 4% per year. So we know that year after year after year what that rate is going to be, and again probably maybe 3 or 4%. Now also in a fixed annuity, when we get to retirement, when we get to wanting to turn on the guaranteed retirement income from that fixed annuity, we also know that the income coming out of that fixed annuity to you is also going to be a fixed amount. So again, that will be in the contract with the insurance company. That contract will say, hey, maybe 3 or 4%, whatever that fixed rate is. And we know that as you start taking income out of that fixed annuity, that amount will be a fixed amount year after year after year. Now, because of that fixed rate, when you're looking at fixed annuities as a tool as to where they may fit into your retirement planning, fixed annuities can really be a nice addition when you're trying to add on additional income to, say, what you're expecting from Social Security, or what you're expecting from maybe a pension plan if you're lucky to have a corporate pension plan coming in. You can use a fixed annuity to maybe add additional income above and beyond what you're expecting in your Social Security or in your pension. The reason is that Social Security and pension income tends to be rather fixed over the years as well. So a fixed annuity is a nice way to say, I'd like to have some more fixed income above the Social Security that I'm expecting or above the pension income that I'm expecting as well. And by the way, if you'd like to have an annuity designed specifically for you around this guaranteed retirement income, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And I would recommend that once you're done watching this short video, check out the other video I've recorded called What Are the 4 Types of Annuities? In that video, you're going to learn more about the 4 basic types of annuities along with these fixed and variable annuities as well. And I'll include that link in the description down below for you. Now the main difference when we look at variable annuities, we talked about the fixed annuities having that fixed rate of growth or that fixed rate of income. When we look at that in comparison to a variable annuity, again, we're just going to look at the title, variable annuity. Variable tells us that the investments that are going into the variable annuity, again, whether it's that lump sum investment that we talked about earlier or investments over time, the investments that go into a variable annuity are going to vary. They're not going to grow at a fixed rate. They're going to vary, and typically they'll be tied to some type of an investment index. Maybe even something like the S&P 500 as an example. So as that index goes up and down, it performs up and down each year. The variable annuity, the investments inside of the variable annuity are going to go up and down with that index as well. So we know that as we are allowing that variable annuity to grow over the years, it's going to grow at a variable rate, not a fixed rate, a variable rate. And another difference between a variable annuity in comparison to a fixed annuity is that a variable annuity you would not use as a retirement planning tool to add on to that steady income, that Social Security income, that pension income that we talked about earlier. A variable annuity is going to be more of something where you are okay with the role that it's playing in your retirement planning, that the growth in it may vary, but then also you want to keep in mind as you get into retirement and as you turn on that guaranteed retirement income, typically no earlier than 59 and a half, but that income as well may vary in retirement. So you may have more income one month and less income the next month. So it's not going to be steady income typically coming from a variable annuity. You're going to have variable growth over the years as you're waiting to turn on that income. And then also, once you get into retirement and you turn on that guaranteed retirement income, that income from a variable annuity is very often going to vary over the years as well. So as you can see, both of these annuities have their pros and cons. When you're sitting there doing your retirement planning and you're trying to determine which of these may be correct, a fixed annuity or a variable annuity in the retirement planning that you're doing, really take into consideration the role that you want that investment tool to play. So if you're looking to add additional steady income above and beyond the Social Security and pension income, as I mentioned, then it may be a fixed annuity that you want to have in your retirement planning. If you're looking to have maybe a possibility of more growth than say a fixed 3 or 4% rate, then a variable annuity might be better for you, understanding that when you get into retirement, you're going to have that varying income. So as you're doing your retirement planning, again, both of these annuities can have their pros and cons depending upon what role it is that you want them to play. So just be sure that you know what that role is and then choose accordingly. And as I said, if you'd like to have an annuity designed specifically for you around this guaranteed retirement income, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel here, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and I hope something good happens to you out there today.